Hey, um, this is actually I'm recording this right after that last game or those last games. That video is really long, and I think it was really boring. Um, Vic just didn't perform, which is unusual. Um, so I'm gonna. I would stop playing because number one, that video is really long, but also I thought Amber wanted to get me to get off, but she doesn't actually mind. So I'm gonna play some more. Hopefully we can get some better games. So usually this deck has trouble with like bad starting hands and it runs inconsistent. However, we weren't getting bad starting hands and it still was running not very good. So let's do some more. This hand's terrible. This hand's okay. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna play Savage Lands. Yeah. So normally the problem with this deck is drawing hands like the first one that I drew, and that's where it has trouble about inconsistency. But those last few games, I think we were just getting unlucky. So we have two Elvish Visionaries here, so we're definitely going to play the Forest, drop an Elvish Visionary. Drawing the Inferno Titan there was not very good. Draw another land, that's okay, I guess, but we want to draw ramp. We're not drawing ramp. It's kind of like going how the past few games have gone. But next turn we can draw a tap land and play another Elvish Visionary. Looks like he's playing blue, for sure white, and green. I'm gonna drop another Elvish Visionary. So drawing extra Elvish Visionaries there is not terrible, but it's also not great. Drawing lands is okay, I guess, but we need to stop drawing lands soon because we have enough. Although I think we might need another black. That is going to hold us back. Although we have Anger of the Gods to deal with it, and we don't really need to attack with these anyway. I don't want Anger of the Gods. Or maybe I should have thought more there. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe I'm playing too fast. Maybe I should slow down. Because I could have angered the gods there. Got rid of that. And played this and started getting in for damage. I don't think that's... I mean, maybe I should have done that, but it's not a huge misplay or anything. Actually, what we did, I think, is better. So, we got up to turn 5. We're lagging. Definitely going to drop Grook's Pack Leader. So he played a Cultivate. So this is pretty awkward. He's running this weird blue deck, blue, white, red, green deck. All he's missing is black, so it looks like he's playing a 4-color deck. But he's got the Cultivate. We're the ones that should be having the Cultivate. So yeah, this is actually really bad that we don't have a Cultivate, that we didn't have a Cultivate. Him playing that is not too worried about it because we have this Anger of the Gods and Ground Assault. Can we play both of them? No, we can't. So I'm gonna attack with everything. Now he could have a negate here. He probably does, actually. I think he does have a negate because he probably waited until turn 6 to play Talron. So I'm actually gonna Ground Assault, expecting for it to get negated. Yep. Or not. All. He's cloud shifting. So, yeah, I actually should have thought of that. Because cloud shift would not have saved it. Although I think that was the better play. He's probably running negates in his deck anyway. And So now we could pack leader, draw a card. We can Inferno Titan, but he can counter it. So I'm gonna anger the gods. Hopefully he'll counter, or not hopefully he'll counter that, but maybe that'll make it so if he does counter it, maybe that'll help our Inferno Titan get through, but he didn't have the counter, which is fine because we needed to clear all that stuff. So this game's looking good. It looks like we got this. Although the deck is running fine, it's not running great though, because again, we're not drawing any ramp. This is really weird. We have, like I said, we have 8 ramp spells in the deck. We've played a million games, and we're drawing them at the end of the games when we don't really need them, it seems like. So yeah, this game's basically over. Here, playing Inferno Titan, it doesn't even matter, so I'm just going to play Pack Leader. Just so, it's just a safer play. Or I could have played Black Worm, actually. That probably would have been better. I don't know. I thought you were just going to go to sleep or something. Thought you didn't mind. I only am because I thought you were like not going to hang out with me. Alright. Whoa, I didn't even pay attention to what just happened. He planar cleansed. Destroyed everything. Including, I don't know if I pulled up Talon. So yeah, we definitely should have played Black Worm there, but it doesn't matter because we still got this. Yeah, we should have played Black Worm there because we would have drew a card from Black Worm dying. And we still would have had Pack Leader in a hand to get value out of it. So we would have cultivated there and then also played Pack Leader on this turn. We still would have drawn a card. Actually, would have drawn an extra card. So yeah, definitely a mistake, but it doesn't matter. He's playing Talran. He's going to stop this thing somehow. He can actually live through this turn. Well, now that we drew Banefire and we have Inferno Titan, I don't think he can. So he's in a Cloud Shift. So he's trying to prevent damage. He's in a double block. Oh no, he's in a single block. It doesn't matter. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just Banefire. Banefire for 6. And it can't be countered or anything, so hopefully I brought up Cloud Shift. I might not have brought up Cloud Shift. Alright. So yeah, this deck's just not running properly. Let's try and get in there with that guy again. I think it's more entertaining to play like 2 out of 3s than just play a bunch of games and bounce random people. Looks like we're not going to be able to join this game. But we tried again, we got there. So hopefully he starts it. And he does. So I think it's cooler to play 2 out of 3s because like in this game, we can kind of predict what he's going to do. He's running Talran. He's running Cloud Shifts. I didn't see any counters. This is terrible hand. 1 land. This has 3. This is going to work. But again, we don't have any ramp. But we can draw into it. Didn't matter what land we played there because in this deck, this land and this land are the same thing. Green, red. Let's get down the black and play the Elvish Visionary. Don't need the shock. Whoa. What just happened? Whoa, the card went up in our face. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, we're like this hand is keepable, but it doesn't do much. So again, it's happening again. And when we drew, oh, okay, finally. This has deck supposed to run. Drew the cultivate. But we still don't have anything to play to ramp into. So it's still not running optimally. But at least we're cultivating on turn 3. How many times have you seen me cultivate on turn 3? Like 2 times or 3 times out of the million games? Oh, fuck. I didn't even look at the lands. I'm not paying attention. That's not good. I'm going to get a black because I know I need that. If I could find it. It's the last card. And a green, just to be safe. So, drawing. There's so many draws here that are good for us. You don't want to draw land, but we could draw a Graveworm Muse would be good for us. I don't know why this guy's running Cultivate in his deck. It's kind of a weird deck to run Cultivate in. Maybe because he's running 4 colors, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's got a well put together deck. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Definitely a good card to draw here. Because it'll help us draw. Misclick there. It'll help us draw into our bombs. Yeah, he should be at 18 right there. I clicked to attack, and then I hit Y, but it was lagging, and then I hit X again like an idiot, and it came back. Shouldn't say like an idiot, but yeah, kind of lag there. Didn't get my damage through. By the way, my internet's fine. The reason why I'm lagging is connection with the people I'm playing against. I am playing in kind of in the middle of the day, so could be playing with some Europeans or something. He plays this card, which I think is very overrated. It's basically a 5-drop Archaeomancer. He's going to go get back Cultivate, which I don't see how that helps him. I mean, I guess it stops Graveworm Muse from attacking, but I mean, I didn't play that card to attack with it anyway. So yeah, this card's, a lot of people are playing it. I don't know why. It's not very good. I'm going to draw 2. So we have Clockworm mana. We can't play it this turn, but we can play it next turn. So there we go. Now we're playing our bombs. Starting next turn. We ramped into it. So he ramped as well, but we have more mana. He's playing Talran. So we're going to try and kill that with a shock here. I'm just going to do it here. You could try and Cloud Shift or something. Yeah, let's kill it. Because I want to play Clockworm next turn. He still gets the 2-2. Because he played the Cloud Shift. Well, Talran was still alive. So he still gets the 2-2. But we're drawing 2 cards a turn. We're dropping Clockworm. I don't see him coming back from this. Don't see him coming back from this. Even if he kills Graveworm Muse, we're still drawing 2 cards a turn. We're still attacking him for 7. If he kills this, we draw a card, and we're still drawing cards with Graveworm Muse to draw more threats. Oh, he can kill them both though with planar cleansing. So that was very good for him. We're going to draw a card off Clockworm, which is a land, bad for us. So that planar cleansing definitely saved him. So, and we drew 2 lands, so that's bad. We're going to cultivate here. So that's what cultivate does for us here. Obviously, it gets us more lands, but also it allows us to take lands out of our deck so that we don't draw more lands, hopefully. It doesn't change it. It doesn't change the percentage very much, but it definitely changes the percentage. He's playing that, which is bad because that keeps coming back to him. So that's a problem. And that's 3 straight lions. So I don't even see the point in killing that thing because it just comes back. It saves us 7 damage, but we have 25 life, so I think we could take the hits. So yeah, we're in a bad spot here. We just, we should be able to, I think under normal circumstances, we should be able to come back from planar cleansing, but we just drew 3 lands, so we're in trouble. If we would have drawn 1 threat in those 3 lands, we would be in business right now, and we had good odds of doing that. So it seems like we're getting unlucky a lot today. Drew a cultivate. Okay, so that's bad. We're gonna play it, get even more lands out of our deck. So, even less likely that we're gonna draw a land. We have all the red out of our deck, it looks like. So there's basically 2 basics left in the deck and a few tap lands. I don't even know how many lands we have in play. But all we did was cultivate there. So is this like 4 or something? I don't even know how many lands are right there. Yeah, I don't know. We have 11, 14. But we played cultivate 3 times this game. Yeah. This deck is just not performing well on camera. So now he's doing 10 to us. It's going to take us down to 8. So now we actually have to waste a spell on that so we don't die. Yeah, we drew another land basically. So we haven't been able to draw these every game that we needed it. And now in this game, we're drawing all of them. Which, yeah. So let's ground assault here. Well, let's count how many lands we have. So we have 12 on the battlefield, 3 in our hand. Okay. So there's a 14 left in the deck out of 34. So yeah. So we're gonna just ground assault this, I guess, so we don't lose. Drop Dark Stealing it. Drop a land. So this can do like 15 damage, but it's not enough because he's at 19. So yeah, if we would have drawn a threat at any point in this game, we would have done a little bit of damage at least, like hit him for 5 or 4 or 7 or something, and then we would have been able to Banefire and win. So game like this, you can't really. And we drew another land, so we just lose. Yeah, we just lose. No sense in playing anything. We're just showing him our cards. Yeah, So yeah, this is one of those games where pretty much have to just look at this like a win because the deck just didn't perform. We just drew so many lands when we didn't need them. Like I said, if we would have drawn any threat at any point after that planar cleansing, we would have done a little bit of damage and Banefire would have just won us the game. So yeah, can't worry about games like that. It's not because of the deck that we lost there, not because of anything we did. There's just no way that we can come back from that. That guy beat us 2 out of 3. Oh no, I think we won the first one. So we should play him again. Based on how he did that game, I don't think he would be able to beat us game 3. All right, the real Glory Ross. I don't think this guy's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think he's there. Let's try and find someone else. Judgment. But yeah, like I was telling you, I think I actually like games like this better. I don't know why. Games where it's hard to get good at them because you could do good things and still lose, so it's kind of hard to get better. Kind of like games like that. I don't know why. All right, so we have 2 lands, but if this was a cultivate, I would probably keep this pretty quick. We're on the draw. I don't like it. Just needs lands. It's not terrible though. I don't know. This is worse. Do I want to go down to 6? I'm gonna go down to 6. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep this. So I aggressively mulligan there, just because we've been drawing so poorly. I could be a little off tilt right now, so maybe I should stop playing. But I just kind of wanted to draw a good hand there because I want to show off this deck. The whole reason why I'm making these videos is to show off these decks and show how well they're built and how they can run really well. And that's not happening. Kind of getting unlucky. Having Mold Shambler in our hand is pretty bad, but the Cultivate and 2 lands, I have to keep it. It's a 5-lander. Now, just because we molding into 5 does not mean that we lost. It turns out that when you mold a 5 or, whatever, sometimes 3, whatever, sometimes those end up being your best games. Most entertaining games, because they could just be epic sometimes, because you depend so much on drawing. So we already drew our lands. So we're at least in cultivate range. We just picked up our Brick Colossus, which is good, because we're going to ramp into 5. So it looks like this deck is going to run properly on a 5-land hand. This is exactly what this deck is supposed to do. It's supposed to ramp into turn 5 Harbor Colossus, or preferably Garruk's Pack Leader. That's what this deck is supposed to do. So hopefully the deck will perform here on 5 land or on 5 on middle to 5. So let's see, he's playing red. And it looks like he's also playing green because he's got 2 green sources. He's also got 2 blue sources. So he's for sure playing green though. So it could be just green red or it could be green red blue. We only have the black here. He might not be running any black. This guy's playing really slow. Okay, Dark Steel Ingot. not terrible here because, okay, I should actually be thinking, what lands do we need? We have 2 green, need another green, we have our red. Okay, so we're going to get a green and a black. And we're going to put the black on the table. Doesn't actually matter, I don't think. Because we have our 3 for this. So, so yeah, we drew Dark Stilingate, which is not great, but it's also not terrible because we're still early in the game and we still need mana. Like last game, we were drawing them at the end of the game, which is bad. Oh, that kind of sucks because we don't have our shock up. But I still think I'm gonna Harbor Colossus. Think. So it looks he's playing green red. Haven't seen any blue or black yet. He's also playing this, so he's playing another black land. So this is interesting. Do we want to kill that? Or play Arbor Colossus? I think we want to play Arbor Colossus. Just because we can block anyway, because this guy's so big. I don't think there's any way he can kill this in those colors. He could bounce it, but we haven't seen him play any blue yet. He's playing a Cultivate. That's weird. It's weird to see a Cultivate and a Goblin Rabble Master in the same deck. So this guy could be running a weird, janky deck. This actually looks good. So again, this is fucking pretty awkward because our mold of 5 is the game where the deck actually performs. So we're gonna block here. I don't think there's any possible trick he could do here. Seems like he's running a pretty odd deck. I should have paid attention to the card that he got, although I think I could check. Last card. Last played card. Just gonna show planes. So he has to have white in his deck because he has planes. So white, red, green. Seems pretty janky. So we have 5 lands. I don't think I want to kill one of his lands because he has so many. I don't think it matters. So I'm definitely going to shock. The question is, do I attack first? No. Because he could save it somehow. So let's see what happens here. Okay, he lets it die. So let's just attack. I did that first because I wanted to make sure that thing was dead before I attacked. Although I do have the Ground Assault in hand. I'm going to play the Dark Stilingate to ramp. So we're up at 7 mana. So yeah, this is exactly how this deck is supposed to run. We played 2 ramp spells, got up to our 7 mana. Now we can play anything in our deck. So there's plenty of cards we could top deck here. So he's Ground Assaulting our guy. So did I make a mistake there? Not really. Because if I didn't play Dark Stilingate, I'd only have 5 mana. And I wouldn't be able to Monstrous this anyway. I didn't make a mistake. Plus, I couldn't put him on on a ground assault. Although it looks like he is running mostly green-red, but I couldn't put him on a ground assault because his deck is so wonky. There's no way that I could predict what he's doing here. He's playing really slow. I mean, I know I play slow too because I'm recording, but damn it, am I not bringing up cards? Oh, I think fortunately you know all these cards. Yeah, I don't know what possible... Oh, that's actually some pretty cool art. Don't know what possible decisions he could be making here. I think that's a pretty obvious attack. Mold Shambler is not good right now. I mean, not terrible, but he's not particularly... I play this guy to kill enchantments or something. It doesn't look like I'm going to mana screw him or anything by playing this card. Do I even play it? It blocks me from taking 1 damage a turn, and it starts me dealing 3 damage a turn. But if he plays an enchantment or something, I'm screwed. But if he had one, he would have played it already. So I think I have to play it. We're going to kick it, might as well. Take out this. I took out that because he has so much of his other colors. I know he's running white, and I think he only has 1 white source. Yeah. He's apparently running blue, so Inferno Titan. So that's a 1-of card. Kills this. Do we have 6? Yeah, we have 6 lands, so we can kill it with ground assault. So anything off the top, there's a lot of good. We have a lot of good draws. Clockworm, Runescar Demon, Sheldred, Krook's Packleader. A lot of good draws. But we drew a land. So we want to draw. Like I said, there's a lot of things we could draw here. When I make these videos, I should have my deck list on hand so I could look at it and talk about all the cards that we could possibly draw. Okay, so looks like we're going to lose to his wonky deck. He just played this. So he is playing a 5-color deck. Pretty awkward. Not a very good 5-color deck either. He just treasure finds something I should pay attention. Oh, it's Inferno Titan. Yeah. I don't think we can win this game. Oh, Visionary is not terrible. Another Anger of the Gods would actually be good, because then we could double Anger of the Gods and kill the Inferno Titan that he's going to play and this Angel. But we didn't draw it. Drew another land. I mean, this deck does have a lot of land. It has 24 land, and it has the 8 ramp spells. So, 32 of them total. So it is common to draw a lot of them, but we should also be drawing our bombs. And I don't think this deck has been performing. So I don't know if I'm going to... I think I might play one more game, but that's one more at the most. Because these games are just not coming out very good. So he's going to cloud shift his Inferno Titan. So we're losing to a 5-color pile. Yeah, I'm going to say it's not built very well. It looks like he's trying to do a lot. It's got too many themes going on in it. He's got the red in there, but then he's got the green red early creatures like Elvish Visionary and okay, he's playing that. Yeah, what he played was basically like a copycat. It just copies another thing on the battlefield. I couldn't show it to you. Oh, we just lose. Yeah, he wins. So I'm gonna try and play this guy again, just so you could see what I'm talking about. How this deck should totally beat that one. Hopefully, we can get a game with him. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to. Well, it's not like it was a good deck anyway. I wanted to show you that, like, you know, he beat us there. I mean, we're a mill to 5. We drew pretty good, although we didn't draw any late game bombs. This hand, it's got the removal, it's got the ramp, but it doesn't have anything to play. It's pretty slow. I think I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, I just wanted to show that, you know, we lost that game, but if we played again, we'd probably win. So he's playing blue, which is, I don't know, probably not that great because we could ramp up to this and then he just counters it. So he's playing Think Twice, getting card advantage. Oh, by the way, that card that he played last game that I didn't pull up, that I forgot to pull up, was Treasure Find, and it brought something back from the graveyard, and what he got back was Inferno Titan. So we're ramping up, but we don't have anything to ramp into except for this Plock Worm, which is a ways away. I think that actually stops Plock Worm, prevent all damage. Yeah. So even though Plock Worm has trample, he prevents the damage. And I don't really want to Grounds Assault it. So we're up to 5 mana. Pretty sure we have all of our colors. We have our green, we have our black, we have our red. Yep. We're good on mana. We want to draw anything but mana from here on out. And we determined the other last game that we have like 32. So we have a good chance of drawing mana, and we do. Next turn we could play Palacorn, but he's got 3 blue up. So he's playing some type of control. What the heck? Yeah, why is he playing this? So he's missing a color. That makes me want to play this because that makes me think he doesn't have a counter. If I don't play this, what am I waiting for? To play something else. He's only on he's got 7 cards in hand. I think I have to assume he has it. I have to assume he has it there. I think. Okay, he's tapping out. So we're definitely dropping the Palacorn. Oh yeah, definitely good that I didn't play the Palacorn there because Palacorn doesn't get me anywhere anyway because he has this. So yeah, definitely good that I waited. Now, We have ramped up. We're at 8 mana, and so this is going to do 7 damage. So some Resounding Thunders will win us the game. If we can draw a Resounding Thunder, that's 6 to his face, and then this will do even more. Every turn, every land we play now is making Banefire stronger. Do we kill that with Ground Assault? I think we do. Because I'd rather him counter this than one of our creatures later. We're still drawing lands. By the way, he's making us attack, which I don't think matters. He played... Oh, I didn't pull this up. I also didn't pull this up. He's making us attack, which I don't think matters. This guy can get out of hand, but I think it's going to take so long. He's played it so late, it's going to take him so long for that to get out of hand. So I think we got this game. So because we just killed his blocker. I don't know why he blocked there, but we just did 7 damage. We have a bunch of lands in play, and we have a Banefire in hand. So yeah, this looks like it's ours. I think he's missing a color though. So again, another game that's not very good. Opponent getting mana fucked. He has no green, so he's probably got a bunch of cards in his hand that he can't play. So yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Getting some pretty uninteresting games. So he's gonna Vapor Snag it. So he's gonna prolong this game. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10, so we can't kill him with the Banefire. So we play Black Worm. I don't know. I'm just gonna play Mold Shambler and kill his Bident. No. Oh, I misclicked there, but the game didn't register anyway. I played that just in case he had the counter or something. So yeah, this is game. He quit, but I might as well show it. So we can do 11 here, and it can't be countered or anything. So yeah, I don't know why the games are coming out so terrible today. It's very uninteresting games. It's unfortunate because this is a pretty cool deck. I don't want to play that guy again. I don't think his deck was very good. This guy I don't think is there. Oh, he is. Yeah, this deck can actually have some cool games, but they're not coming through. Again, we're getting one of those weird borderline hands. I'm going to keep it. I know I said I wasn't going to play another game, but they're just not coming out the way I want them to. Kind of sucks because I don't want to make too many more episodes with this deck, so kind of want to move on. But let me know what you think if you want me to play more with this deck so you can see what it can do. I got a bunch of other stuff that's actually more interesting, so I should probably just move on. We don't have any red out there. Drew Shock. So we need green. No, we don't. We have all of our mana requirements. Just drew this, which is good because we could play that turn 4. He's cultivating. So this isn't terrible. I mean, we don't have a ramp, but we have a good curve. We have a 2-drop into some 3-drops that we're not going to play into our 4-drop. And we have the lands for our 6-drop. So we're doing just fine, even without our cultivates here. Although we did want them, but we don't have them. He's cultivating twice. Wow. Yeah, I mean, these games are coming out weird. Usually it should look the other way around, where we're the ones with all those lands in play and our opponent is the one that's playing cards out. But I don't know what's going on. So we could play this turn 4, drop the tap land turn 5, and then turn 6 Inferno Titan. So we're curving out pretty good. Oh, looks like he's got a counter. Looks like he might have a counter. If he has a counter, he should counter this because, yeah. He's thought about it, though. Which means he might not have other counters. He's at 7 mana. But yeah, we're playing decks that aren't very good. I mean, he's this weird cult of, he's ramping blue deck. But I don't know, that could be decent. I haven't seen it done, but that doesn't mean that it's, I could just be ignorant to it. I've actually thought about ramp control before, but I never tried to do it. So we're gonna Inferno Titan, but he could have counters. These are gonna be good in this matchup. Cycling these for 6 damage to his face, because it doesn't look like he has any card draw. So yeah, these Resounding Thunders might actually win us the game. So we drew some action, which is good. Now, do we want to play this? Or do we want to play Inferno Titan? I think this happens to be better in this matchup, oddly enough. So I think we're going to be mono efficient here and drop Inferno Titan. Should have attacked first. Doesn't look like he has a counter, because if he did, he would have. I think it's very likely that he would have countered this. Although he is going to Vapor Snag it. See, but he still takes the 3 damage from his ability. What? Did he take 3 damage? I'm not paying attention. I'm kind of burned out. Played so many games. I think he's pretty sure he should have taken the damage. I don't know if I'm paying it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did, because there's no way I've done that much damage without the 3 extra from the Titan. All right. So it doesn't look like he has a counter, because he would have countered. He would have countered this if he had the counter there. He would have countered this. So let me just play it again. Although we have 2, 4, 6. No, we can't cycle this yet. So let's play this. I think this game's ours. So this was actually a decent game. Decent. I'm not going to call it good. The deck performed even though it didn't. We don't have any ramp. No, so it should perform even better than this if we draw the ramp, because it basically, you're seeing what the deck's supposed to do without the ramp. So it should be doing exactly what we're doing, but faster. So I would have got this out a turn earlier. So I would have had that earlier, and then I'd be playing this as well. So even if he bounces, I still have the other one out. So yeah, we win because we have 12 damage in hand with the cycle of Resounding Thunders. Although I am going to play it safe. And I'm just going to keep dropping Inferno Titan. Yeah, that's fine. I could have won earlier if I Resounding Thundered, but I played that in case he has life gain or something weird. I don't know. Could be a mistake. But yeah, this game's basically over. He doesn't know it though, because he doesn't know we have these. So I'm gonna let him tap out or something in case he has like instant speed life gain or something. Although he has so much mana, it probably doesn't matter. He has so much mana, I probably should have just killed him or tried to kill him. Because, like, for example, he could respond to this and gain life, but I doubt it. He's just lost. No way he can counter that. That's game. But yeah, sorry the games didn't come out too great. Deck didn't perform. Let me know if you want me to move on to a next deck or what. Yeah. This is a cool one that I might want to do next. Or I could do what I think is probably the best deck, what a lot of people think is the best deck. Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, the games didn't come out too great. The deck didn't perform, but we won most of the games, and yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with me being tired. Commentary is probably not on point. I still want to make a video of some proofs for you. I showed you that proof, but I could still make a video of it for you so you could go more in depth with it. Yeah, talk to you later. Peace.